Hello, everybody. Welcome to a brand new-ish series on the Monster Train Last Divinity DLC. We played in the open beta, but it is out today after an excruciating wait because of how good this DLC is. It features a new clan, a new final boss, a new difficulty currency system that lets you do crazy powerful things at a cost. You can combine monsters together effectively. In addition to new cards for every clan, but I'd say the chief among all of the changes is the new Wurmkin clan, which we are definitely going to be checking out today. Let's just rock the basic Wurmkin with the basic allied clan Hellhorn here on Covenant rank 1. I feel like I'm too rusty to play on 25 right now, but I will do the most brief overviews on what Monster Train is and how to play it. But if you are brand new and you don't know what's going on, I will link in the description a beginner series, or the series where I was a beginner, where I was explaining things as I learned them. But for today, I will say Monster Train is a roguelike deck builder with tower defense elements that will be easier to explain when we get into a battle. And thus will the Wurmkin clan be easier to describe as well. So for right now, for step one, I'm just going to pick a couple of things and we will okay, well that's a really good thing that I will explain when it becomes more pertinent here in a moment. But for now, here is our champion for the new Wurmkin clan, the Spine Chief. Everything he does centers in some way around their primary new mechanic, the Charged Echoes, which is effectively just a special currency, or not currency, special resource like mana that is exclusive to them that will once again be easier to explain when we just get into the battle. So for now, let's pick up this. We will explain it all. Stop me if you've heard this one before when we get into the battle. Here is one of the new changes of the DLC as well. This, you see right there, we get the choice to pick that up. It is an extra artifact, but we have to pick up 15 packed shards. So these make all of the fights harder. So there is a new difficulty system in that sense. If you beat the final boss, or the former final boss, when you have 100 or more packed shards, you will fight the new true final boss. So you want to, if you want to see the real end, if you want to fight the actual, like, quote-unquote true final boss, you need to have 100. You can go over it. If you are at 100 at the final boss, you fight the easiest form of him. You can go up to a ludicrous degree. I don't know how many the max is. But alas, let us pick up one of these right here. As long as you have at least 25 coins, you lose 25 coins when you take pyre damage in combat instead of taking damage? That seems really cool, but getting Forever Flame as our very first pickup there is pretty darn cool. Okay, so in we shall go. Non-boss enemy units enter with spikes 3. And we get 75 gold. Let's just get in so we can explain the basics of the game here. All right, so Monster Train, roguelike deck builder, as mentioned. Right here is our mana. We get this every single turn. We get it back up to 3. We can increase that after we beat a boss. We can increase the amount that we will get each turn, in addition to other effects, being able to do that as well. These are our monsters. This is our champion. They are supposed to be the strongest unit in your deck. You can buff other things up to be certainly more important, but they typically are a good idea to build around in a lot of cases. Up here at the top, you see their capacity. This is how much space they take up on the train. You can see right up here, it would be 3 out of 5. There's 5 pips, so this one only takes 2, so we could have both of them on the same one there. Normally they have a mana cost, but we have -2 cost on all of our characters. Champion always costs 0, though. So let's just put this down right here. Boink. And, you know, we have enough train stewards in our deck where we can just do this. So when we do hit end turn, all of the combat on this floor will resolve. They'll attack us. We will attack them. Anybody that is not dead on their side will then move up to this floor where basically rinse and repeat. And if they get up here, they will start attacking our pyre. If this hits 0 HP, it dies. It is not defenseless. It has 20 attack. So it's not completely useless there. So Oh my god, there's so much to cover with the especially when you're trying to teach a new clan as well. The Wurmkin clan, one of the biggest features is the charged echoes. There is 4 slots where you can fill up gems. To get one of these gems, there's a couple things you can do, but the number one most common way is with infused cards. You have the Worm Tooth, which makes it so all of your starter cards, your starting clan cards, basically your basic ones with Fracture and Torch, these are all infused. Meaning whenever you play them, you will gain a gem. You can see it'll go up there. You will gain a gem on that floor for playing an infused card on that floor. By themselves, they do nothing. However, there are a lot of effects, such as Reap, which will basically utilize that as strength. Reap makes it so they take 1 damage for every gem per stack of Reap. The easiest thing you can do is just multiply the number of gems you have. I'm going to call the Charged Echoes gems. I'm telling you that right now. It's just a lot easier for me. You can multiply the amount of gems you have to the amount of Reap they have. That is how much damage they would take. So if we apply, if we get a gem and then we apply 13 Reap, they will take 13 damage. If we have 2 gems, they would take 26 damage. So, for now, why don't we just, let's do a little cheeky push. Get out of here. Bye. So, we could do this to apply 13 Reap, but with 0 gems, we would actually do no damage. So, in a weird way, we'll actually do more damage by doing this. Fun thing about Reap is it does not go down. It does not go down ever. However, if there's no gems here, he's not going to take damage. Either way. So, man, we're in a not as good of a spot as I would have liked. It's most important that we kill this guy because the boss will show up in a way where if we can kill him on the bottom floor, it doesn't matter if these guys get past us. So, I'm certainly, tempted. If we do this, he would take 2 damage, and then he would take 4 damage from Reap. If we did this, he would take 6 damage from Reap. So, fine. We'll do this. And that. Goodbye. All right. It's worth it enough. I'm fine with this guy dying because I'm assuming we are going to get another train steward to basically take his place before I have any kind of a concern. I really, really, really would like to kill this guy, so I'm going to. I'm going to do it. Tis what tis. It's fine if these guys get past. I explained why, because, yeah, we have the brief respite here where there's nobody spawning. Next turn, the boss will spawn. If we are able to KO the boss, I mean, we can try to kill, I guess. Yeah, I mean, but if we can KO the boss, then quite frankly, just it won't matter. But there we go. We have a kill anyways. Good job, me. Good job. All right. What do we got here? So, yeah, we're going to have to put in a little bit of work. So, step 1. It'd be better to kill you so we don't take damage every single turn from him. We're up to 91 damage on the boss. We can, let's see. We could 2 mana to apply 13 Reap. We could. I mean, we're fine. We're not going to lose. The question is just, can I kill him on the bottom floor? That's really just the number one thing right here. Let's just apply 13 Reap. It'll do about the best we can here. So he dies if we can just apply... Well, we already have gems. We're golden. No problem. Goodbye. 19 damage. So 19... Or not 19 damage. 19 times 4 damage there. Pretty darn good. Pretty darn good. All right. We've done it. The first fight is over. We will now get to pick between the draft pack. Fun thing about the Worm Tooth is it does also apply infuse to one of the 3 cards in the pack. So it kind of gives you a different reason to maybe go for them, you know? So now I'm going to explain the artifact that we picked up, because it is now going to potentially be relevant. When a card with Extract is played, gain a mana and a gem. So Extract basically is a way to use the gems, the Charged Echoes, up. Like, it consumes one of them. Instead of just using it to, like, the more you have, the more damage it does, it will use it. It is an additional cost. It is an additional cost to be able to play this card. Often, they will be a 0-cost card with extract at a certain amount. Draw 3, apply consume 2 drawn spells. It is infused, which would mean we gain 1, but we kind of just get that anyways. Let's go for Echo Infusion. We get a mana. We gain mana by playing the card. And it's effectively infused as well. It is effectively infused. All right, so we could talk about the unit essences because it may come into play here. But the Welder Helper is infused. Apply 20 armor to the front friendly unit, and he's infused. Let's go for it, right? All right. So the Divine Temple. This is probably my favorite addition to the new update. First things first, let's go make sure. Let's check out the Wurmkin banner here first. When played, gain 10 attack, 10 HP, and 1 size per gem. This is going to be a very fun and cool card, potentially. Big, we could make him bigger, I suppose. So, yeah, we can add 2. There's 2 slots for modifiers on every unit and every spell. They have different effects that you can basically slap upon them. I feel like why not, right? Takes him from a 1 space to a 2 space. I feel like why not? When we put him down, he's going to be the last thing we put there anyways. Yeah, he's going to be our I want him to be our tanky boy, but maybe I'll save our money to see if we can maybe get like a 3 per gem. 3 attack per gem. So we are probably going to have typically 4, right? So it's 12 attack. I mean, it's not bad. It's not bad. It's also not that big either. Like, let's say no for now. All right, so the Divine Temple. Let us do it. So you can see here, there's other ways for us to get the pack shards, and they are through upgrades to spells that are like aggressively priced, like really, really good prices, or see, like, yeah, we could do that. Let's do it. Let's do it. It seems good enough for me. We'll make that cost 0 instead of 2. It's pretty big. So we can also engage pact here. We can sacrifice a unit. Right, like this. But is that something we're going to want to do? I feel like we can do better. We could sacrifice a unit to get their essence and then apply it to another unit. Effectively smushing them together, Yu-Gi-Oh style. What is it, polymerization? I can't remember. It's been a while. I am no longer the king of games. I don't know if I really want to smush any of those together. I feel like it's not worth the difficulty increase because it's not that good. We will get an option to merge stuff in the future. Let's turn on the unit draft so that maybe we can get another thing in the future. So here's the thing that is interesting about the threat level. You have all kinds of different ways to increase the difficulty of the game now. The base one, obviously, like your Covenant rank, which is your Ascension level and everything like that. We're playing on the lowest. The lowest one that gives you benefit to play on. But the other addition of difficulty is, of course, this was always here. You can do a trial to get an additional reward for taking it on. So that also makes the game harder. However, we also have a high threat level because of the amount of pack shards we picked up. So we're kind of slapping the difficulty up quite a bit higher than it normally would be, knowing full well that there's a real chance that we take damage here. Okay, so is this going to be worth it? What do you get? Plus 20, plus 20. You know what? I'm going to say it's good enough so that we get you out there on the field. We could have waited, of course. We could wait and have him be like a huge, chunky individual. But I think we're good for now on that. Okay. All right. So We got Sinners Burdened because this guy did not die. If he does not die and he moves up, he adds this card to our deck. It's literally just a garbage card. I mean, quite literally, it is a card that is meant to be garbage. So we extracted one, but we also gained one because we have Carving Karuska. We also gained ourselves some, you know, a little bit of the mana there that we are not going to end up using. I could kill. I'm doing it. I'm going to kill. I know we could get the money. You know what? Have fun up there, mister. He's gonna get to leave. That's fine. We could apply Reap 13 to make him take the up to what, 15 there. We certainly could, and we probably should, because we're not gonna draw it for the boss, right? We're just not going to. So ascend a unit. I mean, it's as simple as that. You know, you can see it right there. Shoot, shoots him up to the next floor. All right. Okay, well, we got a kill on the bottom, so we're fine already. But we might as well embarrass them even more. I have never mentioned what our champion does. It's probably important to do that 16 minutes in. We picked the benefit that makes it so whenever we gain a gem, he applies 2 Reap to everybody on the whole floor. It is quite good. Should we kill the back? Again, it just doesn't matter. So, you can see right there, yeah, it's got a KO. We are playing on super fast mode here because of this. I mean, like, we could, maybe we could play on Ultra or something instead. I know some people get upset about having the game on Ultra fast, but it's kind of like, it's just an auto battler after you press the N button, you know? That's all it is. Infused Consume, return 3 random spell cards from the discard pile to your hand and apply Consume. No. Probably not. Consume, apply Armor 2 to friendly units for every gem. Or Consume, apply Infuse to the cards in your hand. Let's do that. Let's do that. Why not? Oh my god. Ritual Battle costs 3. Apply Rage 10. It's infused as well. I'm going to pass. Unless I want to take one of these as an essence. But I'm going to say no, because we're going to get this here. Railbeater is new. Well, he's not new, but he's been changed to be new. Also, there's an infused Kinhost Carapace. The hell, man? I mean, I guess we could just take another one, I suppose. It's infused. But this is interesting. He used to knock enemies back when you struck him. What's the other benefits here? Yeah, we'll probably just end up doing this. But strike, apply melee weakness. So that makes... So when they have 1 stack of melee weakness and they get hit for 10 damage, they would instead be struck for 20. Because it applies it again. If they have 2 stacks of melee weakness, they would be struck for 30. But then it consumes the melee weakness. It's like a... It's like, I mean, if you know Monster Train, it's like spell weakness. But we will pick up the Kinhost Carapace, because why the hell not, basically. When do we take damage? I don't even remember. Somebody must have made it up with, like, spikes or blow up on death. So here we go. We could duplicate something. I mean, we certainly could just duplicate the Kinhost Carapace. We could also... We could upgrade him before we duplicate him. Summon +10 and +10. I don't know that that's worth it. And we can't... Like, otherwise, I would maybe move you over to this if you got the large stone as well. +5, +15. Doesn't feel particularly that worth it. Upgrade spell power. We could make this do 32 damage. That makes it a certainly worthwhile tool. Let's just do that. Let's make a very, very dangerous fireball that does 42 damage that pierces through armor. And then we will duplicate that instead. Let's skyrocket our pack shards in a very weird way right there. We have skyrocketed the difficulty. Build a card? What? Create a frostbite bike effect, spikes effect, sap effect. Spikes? Damage, heal, or buff. Let's go for a heal. An effect that increases space. Increases space? Oh, it increases space in the room. I don't know that that's going to be that relevant when we have the guys that are pretty much just going to fill up the... They're going to fill up the entire room just by existing. Let's go with the effect that increases the money. Take old magic. Apply spikes 5, restore 20 health, and gain 20 gold. Hell yeah. Seems like a decent enough card. I mean, I wish we would have upgraded that instead. Can we? I assume we can still, right? Probably. I mean, that's pretty cool. I'm basically got that because we don't really have any way to keep our big chonker alive in the front. So here we go. We got our first big boss. 42 damage piercing. Bye. I don't want to put this guy down yet. I mean, we might as well apply the spikes to you, I suppose, right? And I kind of want the train steward to blow up. So this blows up at the end of the turn, and I kind of want that. I want it to go away. We could put him down. He would go up to be a 35-60, but we can just do better. I think we can do better, and I think we can live until then. Oh, interesting. We'll buff you up like that. Apply Infuse. Kill. 13 damage and move it back. Okay, so we got up to 4 gems, so this is going to be a large man. He does not have the large stone like the other one did. However, I feel like this is a good enough strategy here. I put him down to put the armor on him. I know that it would be certainly better to have the armor on the front guy. I'm aware it would be better for us. But I thought that, there we go. When you get more pack shards, they get more damage, more HP, and sometimes they get modifiers, which frequently seem to be sweep. So that is why I wanted to make sure I healed them up back there. So if we just ascend this, we can just get rid of that. It's not gonna blow up in our face no more. We're gonna have to do something. We shall put the reap upon you. And I guess we might as well put you guys down. It's fine if they don't. We don't need them to blow up. It's not beneficial for us if they blow up. Okay, he has reap 4. Yeah, I think we janked it. We'll do as much damage right there as we can. We'll do 10 up on the top anyways, I suppose. 5. Oh, wait. Oh, one of them died. Okay. How's this going down here? Yeah, it's just fine. It's just fine. That's what I wanted to do there. We applied Reap because we did generate an extra gem, which worked pretty darn well in our favor. Applied Reap to both of them back there. I mean, should I just do that? Otherwise, we're going to have to play 2 cards. Or not. We could just do this, right? How much? 6? It could go up to 8, so you'd take 8 extra damage. So it would be 13. It's not worth it. Fine. I don't want to take that damage, so sure. Speaking of, let's just do a large blast there. That's a lot of reap there. 68 damage. That's not going to go down. There's no way in hell this guy is going to make it off of this floor. Not even close. 20 heal, 5 spikes, and even get some gold for the freaking road. Doink. Doink. A boink. He's thick. He is thick as hell. I'm going to take a moment here while we absolutely decimate, more than decimate, this boss to say, hey, it's time for that part of the video where somebody's going to say a couple things to plug themselves because you might be new. My name is Retromation. I put out videos on roguelikes and more every single day. So if this is the kind of genre of games you're interested in, I generally think that, you know, I'm probably a worthy subscription. If you want to see a whole bunch of cool new ones, I generally specialize in roguelikes. I can show you all kinds of great new games. And if you want this series in particular to stick around, if you're enjoying it so far, consider to hit the like button. Maybe consider hitting the like button. I apologize, but you know I gotta. Gain a gem slot and a gem. That's kind of cool. We'll say no for now. But, you know, people, I assume everybody else hates doing that too, saying the whole plug and everything. But, you know, if I don't say it, it doesn't get done as much. That's just the facts. That's just the facts. I know that I don't click the like button usually unless I get reminded. And I'm like, oh, yeah, that's a thing that exists. Okay, do we want any of these essences? Is 30 armor or resolve, apply 5 armor to friendly units. It's an AoE application of 5. Armor 30 is no joke. But I don't know if we need any of these. I could take this steel worker. It's not bad. It's another infused Kinhost carapace. I mean, I guess, right? Fine. It's the Kinhost army. So, do we typically run out of mana first or cards? Because I don't think we need space. Just by the nature of how the Kinhost carapace cards work, I don't think we really need space right now. Mana run out first or extra card draw? I feel like we run out of mana. We want both, obviously. We want both, but we can only do one of them right now. Let's pop down here. Let's remove a couple of our train stewards. Not that they're useless or anything. We do. They're good enough in a lot of times. Shell 12. Summon a bog wormling. So these are okay. I mean, we could explain it now. Ooh. Whoa. Wait. Plus 20, plus 10, plus 1 size, and trample. Now, hold on a second. I do want to do an egg run with this, like the shell and everything, but we will explain it in the future. We will do an entire run centered around it. For now, I am going to sacrifice this to slap upon somebody else here. Who? I mean, do we want him to be a 3-bopper? We can't slot him in front of our champion that way. So we'll spread the love just a, well. We do want him to live, though. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that. So we eat the other guy back there. We could upgrade one of these things. Wait. They restore 30 health piercing. So spell chain. This one's weird. It's weird to explain. Basically, we get to play it, and then we will draw another one in our hand that has purge. So it'll also be more expensive. So in this case, it would cost 2. It's an interesting idea. We could do this one. It would cost 1. I mean, that's not a bad idea right now. If this was infused as in addition, it would be like the no-brainerest of brainers. I'll do it anyways. Any kind of other good benefit we can do, we can, I guess, make it cheaper. I suppose we could have reduced the cost of that there first. Sure. We got a lot of money. We probably shouldn't just keep on doing it. Holdover. Oh my god, we can... Okay, this is silly of me, but we can just farm money. We can just farm money. All right, so we can pick another upgrade for our champion here. Either Inspire, apply Reap 3 to enemies instead. We also do get a whole bunch of extra HP and more attack than the others would get. Or friendly units have 5 extra attack per gem. Assuming we're sitting at 4 gems, they're going to have 20 extra attack. I'm going to say sure, because we're not going to put the trample guy in front of him, though, but still. Do we want this? Nah. We'll probably want to remove our torches at some point. It's kind of it's a weird scenario. I think we can handle this. Oh, I shouldn't risk it. We're at 110 gems. We shouldn't risk it. We shouldn't risk it, right? Not in the first video. I can't lose in the first video. That'd be too embarrassing. Wait a minute. It says he would be 1 space. I'm trying. I don't know what I'm trying to do here. These guys have a regen. That's annoying. This just doesn't really seem super worth it at that price point, basically. Just didn't really end up being too good of a draw. We need more ways to generate gems very quickly. That's our problem right now. There are some really good ways to do that. There's some good cards for it that we just don't have at this current moment. That's all right. I feel relatively okay about that. That could have gone. That could be so much worse, you know. Easily. All the magic. Boom. Heal spikes. We've got sustain, just like that. Extract spell chain. Oh my god, it's good, man. It's just good. So, if we do 13 damage and move it back, we're gonna do the 13 damage. We're going to hit this guy instead. Unless... Nope, I made a mistake. Because he's going to kill me, isn't he? Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. We've made a mistake. That's about it. We'll probably draw our fireball, though, right? Yeah, but it's not quite enough. There. We got him. Ladies and gentlemen, we darn did it. Okay. So we got 10 spikes here, meaning when they attack me, they're going to take the 10 spike damage back. That's why he's taking 10. He's not taking any because he has regen. He's going to heal 10 at the end of every turn. Oh, the magic. Apply infuse. I should have definitely done that first. All right. Yeah, I'm just trying to weaken both of them so we might be able to draw our fireballs that will just kill them. 42, good. I mean, Reap 13 would definitely do it. All right, so we should be fine enough already here. Heal that up, even more spikes. Take the hit for him. Not that it's going to matter. It should, at least it shouldn't. We should be more than fine down here. Yes, we are absolutely more than fine. All right. So this just doesn't matter. We're getting a little greedy with it for sure. But look at this, is kind of fun. Bye. Fracture. Do that just to add more. He's got 33 regen buffs. That's crazy, man. That must be because we are on the pack shard of 110 here. We're only going to take 56 damage there. Let's let this play out in Ultra instead of Super Ultra. Oh, yeah. It's pretty darn good. That's a hell of a lot of regen. That is a hell of a lot of regen. But, hey, the reason he's got all of those buffs is because we... Oh, I don't think so. Gain 1 mana per gem. Sure, just seems like a good card. Sacrifice an Imp is our infused card. That's not good because we... Well, I do have an Imp, but it's still not good. Still not good for us right now. I don't think I want it. Deal 5 damage, apply Rage 7. I mean, we could probably get away with it. None of these cards are really that synergistic with anything we have. And we want to keep the deck just a wee bit thinner, I'd say. We got some stuff to do here. Upgrade HP even more. I think at this point we may indeed want to do something like that. So he's got Trample. You got the Large Stone. You know what? Sure, we'll give you some of the tankiness. We'll do this. See if we can get multi-strike. That's the thing. Since you have Trample, multi-strike making him attack twice is going to be really nice for us. Potentially an extra 12. We can also save our money. Let's do this first. Let's lose health to potentially gain an artifact. When you play the 3rd card of the turn, draw 1. We'll take that instead of the money. Sounds good to me. All right. 100 gold for 10 pack shards. Sure, it just inches it up just a little bit there. This is really the question I have. Is like, should I just do this? I feel like this guy needs a little something. Sure. You are just here. You are just the one that is here. You are nothing special. You will never be anything special. I've got concerns about this one, and 150 gold, like, whatever. I don't get out of bed for 150. No, sir. 42 piercing. Boink. So he does gain 10 armor. Yep. Of course you do. Of course you do. So this is kind of annoying. This is not quite as much as I want. But I also don't want to die. Get out of here. We certainly need some way to really apply gems a lot more quickly and effectively. That's good. Send the unit. What if we did, like... How much would you get? Plus 50. So you would get more. So you're our tank now. Hello. Oh, that's funny. I like that. I like that a lot. I shall kill you. So we have the tank Kinhost Carapace and the other Kinhost Carapace, because you can overstack your floors to a very large degree. It is quite silly, and I love it. There's no reason to use the Forgotten Trade here. Not really. I shall ascend you because it doesn't matter if you make it to the boss or to the top floor. It doesn't do anything. You're just getting in the way of our other attacks effectively. Sure. And once again, yeah, there's no point to use that right now. Old magic. 42 piercing. I mean, just do lots of damage. Just do lots of damage, and this is fine. We shouldn't actually... Does he have, No. There's some units that have, like, whatever you cast a spell, they gain armor. I couldn't remember if that was him or not. Alright. I shall infuse. We could send somebody up a floor, but I'm just like, Why would we at this point? At this point, I don't think there's a point. At this point, there is no point. Speaking of no point, this guy's not really doing anything for us either. Yeah, I was going to say, if you make it off this floor, you're some kind of freaking wizard. You are some kind of wizard. Okay. Anyway, we can embarrass him further. We can just have lots of mana. I suppose that might be embarrassing for him. Again, if we can get some way to reliably add a lot of gems to a floor, that is going to be really the big thing. Extract 3, apply Daze 3 to a unit, and move it back. All right, we found it. Fill slots with gems. Apply Ember Drain 1 to friendly units. I do want that with the extract and everything, but I feel like this just makes more sense. Summon, gain 4 mana. What is the... Oh, that's really cool. That's a really... Like, the imps have really, really good unit essences. Really good unit essences. All right. So... Get an artifact. We have some stuff to remove still. I feel like this is important. Deck too thick. The train stewards do not deserve to be here. Big boy stone. We already got a big boy stone. I'll give you another big boy stone. What could possibly go wrong? What could possibly go wrong? Gain a random Hellhorn card, consumable card, Melting Remnant, consumable card, or Stygian Guard, consumable card. Apply spell weakness to. I'm not going to sit here and say that that's bad as hell, because we could do some good stuff with Torch with it, but I feel like it's not worth having in our deck. We don't want to thicken it up, even with things that have consume. We don't want to thicken it up for the sake of thickening it up. Apply Daze 3 and Melee Weakness 1 to the enemy units on the bottom floor in the first wave of combat. Interesting. Grant 4 extra stacks of armor every time it's applied to friendly units. I don't think we really have a way to do that. Or grant 1 stack of Reap to units every time it's applied. That's good. It effectively increases the benefit of the Spine Chief's Reap ability by 50% right there. So don't mind if I do. Oh, Arcus. Arcus. What do you got here? Rally. So whenever we play a unit on this floor, we will apply Dazed to our units. Tis stinky. Okay. Trying to brainstorm this here. Do we keep Large Stone Man? Large Stoneman? We can't put him on the same floor as the Spine Chief now. But that's okay. I think it's better that he can live on his own. We want Multi-Strike Man on that floor, probably. We also have the ability to increase, to move enemies up with Ascend, so we can do that too. We can totally do that too. I feel like I hate what I did. If we had the better one, I would put it down. Like, do we want to do this knowing full well that he might get struck down? This is stupid. What the hell do I even learn from what is it saying there? Okay. If we put down this, we torch, and then we do it, we obviously won't be able to attack them. Okay. It's not very useful. How much HP are you gonna get? I feel like this is a misplay. 40. Yeah, I don't like this, but you know. We were able to get them with Reap, which is quite nice. There we go. That's what I was hoping for. I was just really, really hoping we were going to draw that card. That was really just it there. Apply Reap 14. Yes. I mean, everything is fine down there. Yeah. I don't really want to put you up here for nothing, though. I want the scoot ability, which we should get right here. We did get the scoot. We've got our scoot. Should we desire it? All right. Let's do everything we can to kill that one nice and easy. I desire a scoot. I desire a scoot. I understand what it's going to do to this situation. I'm well aware. But we've done it. We've rectified it to an extent here. Apply it, infuse the cards in our hands. Yes, sir. I shall move you up as well. We should have definitely done this first. We're making some misplays. I'm well aware of that. You know what? Get out of my deck. We'll get to do a lot more damage with our with Reap, and by a lot I mean just like a little bit more. Oh, this is a good floor right there. I'm doing this all literally just to get extra infuse going. That's fine. All right. Oh, he chonky. Oh, he chonky. Oh, he chonky. Oh, Lord. Look at this floor. It's all worth it. Thicken him up. Thicken him up. Thicken him up. We don't need this extra stuff. Bow. Bow. I mean, you should be unbelievably more than dead. Sure, I will do 2 damage. We don't really need this mana card that I thought we might want. I've had a thought that we might desire it, but not even a little, not even at all. Oop. Oh, beans. That's why you check your mana. I thought that we weren't having mana issues, so I thought we would be fine. Okay. Sure. You are there is not a chance in hell, my guy. Not a chance in hell. Let's watch this one play out in Ultra instead. The hell, let's pop it down to... Oh my god! It was over so fast it didn't even matter. Okay, apply Fragile and Multi-Strike 1 to a unit for the cost of 5. 1, it's very expensive. 2, it does apply Fragile, which makes it so if they take any damage that is not done to armor, they die in 1 hit. It's a no from me. Let's draw more cards. Draw more cards per turn. We're on the oh, we're not on that. I was gonna say we're on the final boss. What am I talking about? We got an extra fight before we get to the prior final boss. I wish we could go here first. Before we go to the duplicate. Because there's a modifier called Intrinsic, which I was really hoping to see. It makes it so you draw it in your opening hand, because then we can put it on that thing that gives us the 4, like the automatic 4. Would have been nice. I don't know if I care about that stuff right now. I actually don't know if I care about it. At the start of battle, the top floor gains 1 gem that cannot be removed. Sure. And then let's re-roll. At the start of battle, add 2 gems to every floor. Oh. Oh my god. That's really, really nice for us. Oh my god, that's huge for us. Purge a card to gain a card. Let's purge a torch that is not upgraded. Consume, apply 4 times reap to enemy units. Not infused. I'm not going to say this is bad. It's not bad. I just... Like, we have a situation where it could be good, where we get the extra mana per gem, and then we go for it, but I don't know. Upgrade our champion, and then we'll work from there. Inspire, apply Reap 4, or friendly units have plus 10 attack per gem. Sure. I mean, yeah, we want multi-strike guy on that floor, so that could work really well. None of this stuff that we'd be upgrading is really that exciting to me. I'm considering doing this. Sure. Sure, fine. We'll put it on this, the tiny man. Because I'm doing it because I kind of don't really want the imp in my deck anymore. Non-boss enemy units get an extra 8 attack. This is really spooky. I'm going to do it, though, because 400 gold's a lot. We're probably going to take damage. I'm telling you right now, we're actually probably going to take damage. I feel it in my booty. Okay. Okay, that's the armor one. We draw an extra card on our third card played. That was... Okay. So if we do it here, I mean, there's no Ember Drain to gain, so that's actually really nice. Large boy. I mean, we can do this, and then we'll send him up. We'll send him skyward. To the sky with you. Right? Yep. Good. Get out of here. Third card. If we play another card, then we can... Oh, you jerk. Okay. I was thinking that we might draw something else, you know? Put you down. You do a ton of damage. Spell chain you. Spell chain you. Give you some dang extra armor. 13 damage, because why the hell not? And then we'll get it out of our deck. All right, we're in a great spot. Like, we're in a really good spot. Now this has Infuse on top of it, too. It's just like... Things are looking up for old Rito McGee. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. All right, we're going to take lots of damage, but we do heal 20 every time. It's not going to be quite enough on its own. But we do kind of heal... Whenever we get that, we heal 40 effectively. So, like, we just do so much. We can just slap everything on, and it's just not mattering, really. Do we want to send him upward? To the big boy floor? Maybe we just send... We could send him upward to the big boy floor. Fine. They're dying down here anyway. I'm sending you upward to the big boy floor, too. Welcome. Do all this down here just to smack them around. Thicken up the front line. I can't see what's happening on this floor anymore. I just can't tell. It's a lot, though. I can tell you that much for sure. Like, I wish I could zoom in. They're so big and chunky. Okay, apply Reap. We can just bring him up. Yeah, then we lose out on 48 damage, which shouldn't matter at all, but I will do it regardless. Buff him up. Buff him up. Boink, 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 boink. We're taking 82. We could just ascend him and we could lose. That could be fun. What if we just did a little bit of an ascend and we just died? That'd be kind of cool. Infuse, consume, or return a consumed spell to the top of your draw pile. What do we have that's consumed? I mean, we have this, but we're not even using it. We have this, but we really don't need to use it more than once. We have this, but this upgrade kind of makes it a little bit redundant. I'm not really too interested in any of that for now. Move a unit to the front and apply armor 10. Now, that is actually kind of interesting. I think that we might want to do that with how we are playing right now. The ability to manipulate and modify where they are on the floor, I think, could be very, very pertinent to our success. We have more spell upgrades left that we can do. Reap 14. Reap 14 for the cost of 1 is not bad at all. Reduce cost. I do wish that was infused. I feel like we should just utilize all this. Unless we're going to remove those. Sure, we'll do that. It should be fun on the boss, you know? I'm going to leave that. Double stack. Now this could be interesting. 5. Weird. Armor 20. Fine. I mean, we just have so much money. We have so much money. Let's look at this first, though. X cost cards get +3 to their X cost. I don't think we have a relevant situation there. We don't have any X cost cards. We don't have any cards that cost 2 mana either, so Split Anvil is also not that good. 25% chance to deal 5 damage. Sure. What else are we going to use this money for? Increase the empty charged echo slots on each floor. Sure. This is all just like, it's irrelevant. It's irrelevant. We can't upgrade our heal card because it's already at max, isn't it? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I wonder how much money it's given us. I shall ditch one of the torches there. Maybe we should have kept it, actually. We probably should have, because we are on the boss that's going to consume our cards. That is certainly a bummer. What's the card that we got rid of consume on? This. So here's the thing. I'm pretty sure that this makes it so... Like, I don't think that the, not enough units to synthesize. RIP. These are consume already. We could. I don't think that those cards can be consumed is what I'm trying to get out of my dang mouth here. Even though, like, so the first spell card every turn we play gets consumed. I think that those cards can't be consumed, even from the boss's standpoint. I could be wrong. Alright, I already am not like a huge fan of what's going on, but okay. This worked okay. It worked okay, we're fine. And then that has holdover. Do we want to ascend somebody? Start getting them up on the next floor there. No, we're fine for now. We're fine for now. Oh, you piece of garbage. First of all, sure. Oh my god, this is such a thick floor already. Whomp. Alright, we're fine. We're fine. God, I hate that, though. That's so annoying. Oh, that's so annoying. So it does have consume. Oh, did they change that, or... I don't know if they changed it. It's good enough for me. Boink. We fine down here? We are fine. Apply as much of that as we can because it's not going to go away. All right, what are we fine with having consumed? Well, first of all, I guess we could just do this. Boom, it's been consumed. Boom, boom, it's been consumed. Infused. Infused. Apply so much. She's taking 549 damage right now this turn because of all the extreme amount of gems we had. Oh, this was a little silly. Sure. Extra up to 375. We might be able to kill the boss before the final phase at this right now. No, we won't. You fine down there? You're fine down there. Way! Just want to do as much damage there as we can. I don't know how many turns we have left, but he goes down to the bottom. I think we kill. Whoop. Okay. We've done it. Ladies and gentlemen, it's just that easy. Boss is dead before the phase even starts. Get out of my swamp. 880 damage. Holy moly cannoli. So here we are on the new final boss, the Last Divinity. He's large. He is large. So the Last Divinity has different status effects on each floor. It gains 7 attack when it gains Relentless. So he's doing damage on every floor because he is massive. Each floor has a unique modifier to it. This one, he does 10 damage in a sweep. This one, he does 8 damage in multi-strike. This floor, he does trample. Certainly, there is some concerns across the board here. First of all, let's put you down. I wish we could just KO, but I want to not take that damage, you know? Just wanted to draw another card because I didn't know what we would maybe be getting there. All right. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. We will take that just fine. We'll apply this. So he also has a modifier that makes it so whenever he takes damage, or unless... Is that not? Is that not? Something? There it is. After a debuff deals damage to the unit, remove that debuff. So we can do a lot of damage with Reap, but it is going to go away. I know we can do better, but we can just start getting some action. We want to... Here we go. Fill that up. We want to start making sure we put in the work already. Heal him up. That is terrifying. That would be really, 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 really annoying if that guy died already. These guys are already all dying. There's no point to really even finagle with it at this point. Just apply as much Reap as we can since it's going to be in one big blast. And this is going to be the floor where it is most effective. Okay. This is terrifying. We can move them up to the next floor if we want. I wish we could move them both up to the next floor. Are we live? We can move them up. No! No. Yes, we can. All right. Scoot. Scoot. Bye-bye, fools. All right, we're doing lots of damage on this middle floor now. We are going to have to deal with the repercussions of skipping that on this floor, but I think we'll be okay. Once again, we keep on making that mistake, but I don't think it's actually going to cause us any problems. Truly. Oh, infused, apply Reap. Yep. You are getting so bodied. 629 damage on that floor is pretty good. So now a boss shows up. We have to deal with a freaking boss. Do we even attack him? You take 420. LOL. Funny. Let's just do lots of damage back here. Why not, right? Like, I think we kill on the floor right up here. Unless I have not been keeping a very good track of your HP. So yeah, we're good. I was right. There was no point in messing with it at that point. Keep you alive. This is the multi-strike floor. Just keep him alive. Just keep him alive. I almost applied reap to myself there. Okay, 640. He is going to stop spawning waves very soon. So we just need to keep on holding out, keep on living. I mean, like, just do damage to the boss, right? Just do damage to the boss. He's gonna blow up. He's gonna freaking blow up. Yeah. I don't regret a thing. Whoop. 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 408. Ah! All right, there we go. We kill boss before the turn's over. Boom! Two-turn boss rush. 2 turns left until the boss is going to show up. That's a little misleading there. But that was a beautiful, disgusting run with a lot of large men. And this has been the Last Divinity DLC. Out now. Make sure you pick it up with the link at the old top of the description. As mentioned, if you had no idea what was happening, if you just like the flashing lights, but you would like to learn what the heck was happening, I'll link my original series for this in the description. Add 1 gem that cannot be removed. That's cool. But alas, that is that, and that is going to do it for today. Holy moly. If you want this series to stick around, make sure to hit the like button. Make sure to comment down below. Backseating is fine if it's done in a nice way. If it's done in a bad way, you're a piece of garbage. Just like you made a lot of mistakes or this was hard to watch is not backseating. It's just mean. There's no benefit from it. You're helping nobody. But any other kind of backseating tips and tricks, go for it. Timestamp it. Let me know it. Do it in that way, and you are being a wonderful, wonderful person. Thank you very much. I love to get help in that way. It is super, super effective in that method. Thank you everybody for watching, though. I very much appreciate any and all support you want to leave on this series. I'd like to play this game for quite a while because this game is fantastic. It really, really is. So likes, comments, and hey, if you're brand new here, remember to do a subscribe. It is really easy. I put out a lot of videos on roguelikes and more. I can fill your inbox with all kinds of great games that you're going to want to spend money on. You might like me, your wallet might not. Thank you for watching. Check out the channel for roguelikes and more every single day, and I will see you next time. Bye.